introducing to you the TLI Pedagogics, which undergo about 20 years of empiric study working with children by myself, and also study of neuroscientific researches. And we have an academy in Austria, in Vienna. That's our starting point. So you have to deal a little bit with German language today. So are you willing to learn a little bit of German?
Yes.
I was willing to learn Hachi, okay? An Indian word. Okay, so I'd like to introduce to you the TLI Pedagogics. Let's see if I go in the right direction. Yeah. So what do we know about, or what do we know from neuroscience? So what is a really interesting point of view for anyone who is in education or teaching is that actually each one of us and each baby who is born in that second will be born with the absolutely biological impulse of wanting to learn. There is something that's called biologically driven, which is in us that wants to learn, learn, learn. We cannot stop this. And when you watch a young child, what's happening with sometimes watching young children? 1, 2, 3, 4 years? No one? Some have children, grandchildren. You see them? So they are so nosy. They're curious about everything. If they would be in this room, they would not be bored. They would find so many things to do because there is this impulse in every human being. The question that we were asking in TLI Pedagogics is, why does this stop at a certain point of time? Why is this impulse, which is here and which is something that we take with us in the world, not continuing until we die, or not in every person continuing, because it is continuing in some. For example, you are here to get more information, more knowledge, so there is an impulse of wanting to know something. In Austria, in our academy, we are dealing with teachers, preschool teachers, different kind of educators who are doing upgrade training, and some come because they want, and some come because they have to. Because in Austria we have an obligation to do continuous trainings every year. So they are not coming because they want to. Have you ever noticed that it's harder to deal with people who don't want to learn than with those who want to learn? So that's the one point we need to understand, that when we can have the motivation of a person to learn, then the person will be engaged in all that we do. And so that's one of the tools we use in TLI Pedagogics.